show was about to start, I sold out that show, which means I sold out that tour as well. I didn't believe it. And if I told that girl sitting in her room filming with her iPhone balanced against a makeup box talking about a crazy bitch in Target that she did all of that, she wouldn't believe it. And I couldn't do any of it if it wasn't for you. So thank you. Thank you for allowing me to follow my dreams. And when they told me that my first tour did so well that I could go on a world tour to like 30 US cities and some cities in Europe and do what I love some more, big time this time, I didn't believe it. Thank you. And I guess that's why I wanted this video to be absolutely perfect. I didn't want to just announce a bunch of shit and leave. So today, not only am I going to be announcing so much fucking shit, this video is going to be like 80 years long and so long to edit. I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of stuff that you guys gave me on my last tour that means a lot to me and stuff that has some memories behind it and like sharing some stories and just talking about my last tour because I really want to do that. Before I get into all of these gifts and stuff that I love and want to talk about, I just want to announce everything. I want to announce all of the dates. I want to tell you guys where to get your tickets. I want to tell you guys all of the stuff that I've been working on and surprises for this tour. So before I get into talking about the actual tour and everything that's going to consist of that and all of the cities and what I'm going to do and why that show is different, I'm just going to come out and say it. And this is the thing that I've been working my ass off on. I know that as exciting as this video is and as exciting as this is for so many people, there are going to be so many people that just can't go. Whether it's money, whether it's the city that I'm in, whether it's the timing with something else, people that just can't make it. And on my first tour, that was the thing that made me the saddest, was how many people, while I was out performing and having a fucking amazing time and meeting all of you guys, the thousands and thousands of you that were tweeting me every day like, fuck, I live in New Jersey, but I couldn't make it to your show and I'm sad. It just didn't sit right with me. I don't want people to feel like if you have money, you get to meet me and it's fun. If you couldn't go because you're working your ass off at a job that you need to have and you couldn't get the day off or whatever it may be, I don't want you to feel like you're missing out. So I've been working my ass off on finding the perfect way to incorporate everyone getting to see my world tour, but still having that world tour that people get to go to. And last minute, a bitch pulled through with some fun ass shit! And I'm so excited about it, holy fuck. I am going to be streaming all kinds of parts of my tour live throughout the tour. Whether it is on stage action, whether it is me in the crowd with you guys hanging out, backstage talking with all my friends, whether it's me doing my makeup before the show, whatever it is, I'm going to do my best to pretty much like every day before the show or at least every other show or something when I'm on the bus, like on the tour bus going from city to city, I'm gonna be live streaming so that you guys don't have to miss out. And it blows my mind. So I just want to say thank you to Live Me for partnering with me for this video and all that kind of stuff. And on top of that, I know that I'm a dumbass bitch who's gonna leave out a million things in this video, and even though this video is gonna be like 30 fucking minutes long, you guys are still gonna have so many more questions about what I'm doing in each city or just little things about the show. So I decided that I would also do a follow-up live stream to this video on Live Me where I will be answering all of you guys' questions about the tour. And that will be this Tuesday the 14th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This Tuesday the 14th at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be on Live Me for like 2 hours answering every fucking question you guys could ask me. Literally, you can ask me like, when do you think you're gonna pull out your tampon on tour? And I'm gonna be like 3 p.m. bitch. So all I need you guys to do is download the Live Me app. It's free, and if you tweet me a screenshot of you downloading it and being ready for my stream, I may just follow you, bitch. So the link to download Live Me is below. Download it, screenshot it, tweet me it, and I may just follow you. I may just stalk your shit. Now, the tour. I'm not gonna lie, the only thing that stressed me out about going back on tour is I wanted to make sure that this tour was nothing like the last one. I don't want to sell tickets to go to the same city and do the same thing. Not only would I get bored, but the people who live in the cities that already saw me would be like, bitch, I don't want to see you again. And I wanted to be able to say I was giving way more show for way less money. Originally, the ticket prices of a tour like this with a show this long and meet and greets this long and all that kind of stuff would be like double what mine are, and I was like, no, I'm cutting that shit in half, and that's what I'm doing. Now, I don't know if you guys know if you've been here from the fucking beginning. I'm an untalented ass bitch. Like, my talent is this, and I don't even think it's a talent. Like, I can cake my face like a pro, I can like suck a dick. I don't have like talents. I don't sing, I don't dance, whatever. But I wanted to push myself for this tour, and I wanted to jump out of my comfort zone, and I wanted to try to actually be like a fucking entertainer. I don't mean like a stripper. I feel like entertainer and stripper are like the same thing when you live in Vegas. So this tour is gonna be called the Tana and Friends Tour. It is different from just the Tana Mojo Tour. I'm going to be bringing along all of my friends, Amari, Ashley, Maya, Bella, Lumen, and possibly more. Let's be real, I don't have any more friends. And I wanted to make sure that this tour versus you guys just seeing a show, it would be more like you hanging out with me and my friends. So I'm gonna be bringing my friends on stage for us to do like group story times. I'm gonna let them roast me live. I'm gonna perform my roast yourself live. I may just have a second roast yourself that I'm gonna be performing live only on tour because I'm like a rapper and shit. We may just dance. I don't dance, but like I think I'm gonna dance. I made sure that every single venue was safe enough for me to like come in the audience and like fuck you guys' shit, because on my last show of my last tour in Vegas, Ricky Dillon and I just ran through the audience and were walking through the crowds, and I was like sitting on people's laps and shit, asking them to give me like fuck, marry, kill options. And I realized how much more fun that was for me than just standing on the stage being like, hey, so what's up? Like, I'm a celebrity. Like, no. So it's gonna be a lot more of that. Like, I want to play at least 2 to 3 games with the crowd, whereas like last time I barely had time to like play one. I want to be like dancing in the audience and all that kind of shit. And obviously a main giant portion of the tour is you get to meet me, but not only me, you're guaranteed to meet me and all of my friends, which whereas the last tour was like, you may get to meet my friends, they're wandering, they're coming to some shows, whatever. No, you will meet me and all of my friends and get like epic fucking squad pictures, because you guys are my best friends too, and I want that to be how this tour feels versus like you're meeting me, a YouTuber. Like, no, you're chilling with me and my friends. I'm excited as fuck to have that vibe for tour, because I'm not gonna lie, being on tour can get very draining and very tiring, and if I have to feel like this like performer and I'm telling like the same story every show, like after 30 fucking times I'm gonna be exhausted. I want it to be more fun. I want to dance. I want to play crazy games with you guys. I want to bring all of my friends so that you guys are just chilling with me and my friends. A lot of the shows are gonna have different crazy themes too, whether it be like pajama parties or no makeup allowed, or Lumen doing fucking dog tricks, or people from the audience telling stories, or whatever it may be. I want every show to be different in a way to where if you guys see a video of the show online, like, you know you're not getting that show, if that makes sense. I want this to be the best tour I ever go on, and I am goddamn determined to do that. My last shows were like 45 minutes to an hour. These shows are going to be like double that, with insane props, backup dancers, crazy ass shit going on. I'm working on some motherfucking pyrotechnics, but I don't know how that's gonna work because my weave might catch on fire, but like, basically my point of all of this explanation is even if you saw me on my last tour, if you were to come to this tour, you would be like, holy fuck, her last tour was so goddamn shitty, why did I go to that one? I want it to be so above and beyond of an insane production that you guys literally feel like you had the best day of your life. And you get to meet me and hang out with me and fucking hug me and talk to me, and the meet and greets are gonna be so much longer too, because I don't want anybody to leave feeling like it was rushed or it was like a high picture bye. I want to actually talk to everybody and hang out with everybody, and that just excites the shit out of me, because knowing that anybody could ever leave my meet and greets feeling like they didn't get to say everything they wanted to, like, breaks my heart. Another surprise I was working on last minute. I can't really say much about it yet. It's kind of like a little bit of a secret still, but basically if you come to my new Tana and Friends World Tour this summer, there's gonna be some exclusive merch that's like only exclusive for the tour, but like I said, I wasn't really gonna do just merch, you know. I said I wanted to move on to a clothing line. I made some prototypes like this one. Got a little bleached tee, a little cut off long sleeve, but it'll probably be hot in the summertime. We might cut the sleeves off. We might throw a ripped denim jacket over it. I don't know. I just really wanted you guys to be like super flossy on my summer tour and like dress real good. So like we worked on that. Or you know, just like something like this little onesie right here with like this little glitter, you know, like this nice little, I may have just like designed this, you know, in case we had like a pajama party or something. So if that made no sense to you, because I'm a fucking idiot, basically there may be some little clothing line pop-ups and exclusive merch that is hilarious. I got some hilarious ass ideas for exclusive merch for my tour, so it will only be available at my tour for the duration of my tour, the clothing line and the merch, and then when the tour is over I will go live with it all online. So if you come to my tour, you will be getting it exclusively before anybody else, which is dope as shit. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of insane giveaways on my tour as well. Like I want to be throwing clothing line pieces into the audience and giving people at my meet and greets random shit. I love doing that. On my last tour, in like every cold city after it was over, people would wait outside and I would like bring them hoodies, and I realized how much I loved bringing them like the bleach and tone hoodies, and I was like, fuck, what if I was just giving it to the crowd like during the show? I think that would be fun as shit. So I want to incorporate stuff like that as well. So yeah, I'm live streaming my entire tour. I'm going live on Tuesday the 14th at 7 p.m. to answer any questions you guys have about my tour. My clothing line is gonna make some appearances. My merch is gonna make some appearances, and it's gonna be exclusive as hell. Amari, Ashley, Maya, Isabella, and Lumen are gonna be there for all of the shows because it is Tana and Friends. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna come into the crowd and fuck you. Sorry. The show is gonna be twice as long. I made the ticket prices as cheap as possible for a show like this. They should literally be double, and they are not, because I fucking love you guys and I want as many people to come to my tour as possible. Even if you went to my last tour, bitch, get the fuck to this one because you are going to be mind blown, I promise you. Without further ado, I'm going